was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
And I believe that Randy Orton has just taken the psychological advantage back from CM Punk.
Sorry, Wade. I don't agree with you at all.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Look at the right leg of Randy Orton. That leg is heavily taped. The question is the leg ready? After the assault with the monkey wrench by CM Punk. Remember, it was just this past Monday where Orton could not even follow through with a patented punt to CM Punk because his leg gave out. As cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. Punk mocking Orton and his bad leg outside the ring. And that heavily taped leg will be a bullseye for Punk tonight. And as cold and calculating and evil as Randy Orton is, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and Orton, both these men can easily be described as cold, cunning, calculating, nefarious, diabolical. Take you...
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. Submission locked in. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of. CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. Those sins date back to 3 years ago when Orton punted Punk and caused an injury that led Punk to relinquishing his title. In return, Punk cost Orton the title against The Miz at the Royal Rumble just 3 months ago.
Well, if you ask me, CM Punk was justified in his actions. An eye for an eye. Plus, let's not gloss over the fact that Miz would have won anyway.
Right. I'm guessing you thought the same thing when you interfered in the Miz's title defense, but...
Watch out! Oh, big impact. And he's looking for it again, heading to the top.
From above! From the heavens!
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Knee to the jaw, opponent groggy, and Allen follows it up with the line.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's. Pile driver. That looked nasty. And up, nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
Hold on. Trying to steal one here.
I did not see this coming. He's abandoned that pin attempt completely.
CM Punk picking apart the Viper, clearly on his path to victory.
You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
Guys wasting no time. Into the cover.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left?
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Crushing the windpipe.
Punk's faith beginning to falter as the Viper starts to chip away. Kick right to the body. And Orton gets countered there.
Thumped with a big blow.
Turns it around. Float over Russian leg sweep.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented pump tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack. And guys, I don't know what Orton can do. Punk may have this one sewn up. CM Punk looking to finally finish what he believes Orton started. Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee.
GTS.
Is it enough for Punk? Stomp him down with all their weight. The stomp to the gut with full force.
CM Punk is in control.
Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy like a cat with a mouse. Foot to the gut.
Triangle. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
Northern Lights. Punk knows what he needs to end this. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
GTS connects.
Orton is in big.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Just within reach of the ropes and forcing the submission to end. And he gets directed.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, and both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punt, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton. Out of nowhere to Punk. Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the three most devastating letters in sports entertainment.
Scoop slam.
Wants to finish this.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Turns it around.
Luthez press. Rapid fire right hands.
Counters right into the breadbasket.
Punk now lifting. Quick evasion from him there. And I also see a cut on the face of Punk.
We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match. Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire in this battle.
Orton never saw that coming. And continuing to focus the attack on the head.
At this point, it's going to be hard for him to shake those cobwebs loose.
Bullseye with the back fist.
Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Double underhook backbreaker.
Connecting with a short elbow.
Kick directly to the back.
He turns, reaching the ropes and forcing the break.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Go to sleep.
That has to be the one that ends this.
There's two. Hangs on by a thread.
You are going to have to do more than that to take down the Apex Predator.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Self-professed faith driving Punk. Pure malice fueling Orton. These men's hatred for one another ripping the WWE Universe into an absolute frenzy.
Yeah, neither one of these men plans to acquiesce. Not now, apparently not ever. Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stalwart in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.
Well, Punk definitely wouldn't call Orton that. Instead, he'd call him